afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So this is going to be a full-length video geared towards seniors. We're going to do pretty much all of it on the exercise ball. If you don't have an exercise ball, you can go ahead and just use a chair. The exercise ball just adds a little bit of balance work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off, just go ahead and sit down on your ball, and we're gonna be pretty much do everything sitting on the ball. There's only like one or two exercises that we're not going to do that. I will probably need to refer to my workout plan here once or twice. So I might forget what I'm doing. But, so we're going to start out with some shoulder circles on the ball. Just warm up a little bit and go ahead and change direction. And change direction again. I like doing both directions a couple of times. And I'm going to change direction one more time. And from shoulder circles, we're going to go ahead and go right into arm circles. Go ahead and change direction on those. Change direction again. If you need to take a break on these, because I understand that they can get a little tiring, so you can go ahead and take a break anytime. I'm going to change direction one more time. Go ahead and shake them out, and then we're going to go right into toe touches. And if you can't reach your toes, that's totally fine. You can go to your shins, you can go to your knees, whatever works for you. My hamstrings are actually a little tight today, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time going all the way down to my toes. Couple more, and go ahead, and we're just gonna do some toe taps here. So we're gonna pick one foot up and tap our toe out in front of us. And you can tap it to the side as well. And tap to the front. And to the side. And front, side, front, side, front, side, front, side. One more in each side. All right. Now we're going to start with some arm exercises, and if you have some weights, you can go ahead and grab those now. If not, that's totally fine. You can do them without weights. We're going to start with overhead press, sitting on the ball. Make sure to get that full range of motion from all the way down all the way up. And just keep your shoulders back. And then we're going to take our arms, we're going to put them out 90 degrees, and we're going to bring our fists into our chest and then all the way out. Then we're going to take those, go ahead and give your arms a rest for a second. Holding them up can be kind of hard, so we're going to shake them out. And then we're going to alternate those. So we're going to go overhead press, down, up and out, down, overhead press, down, up and out, down. We're going to do this one more time. Here we go. Overhead press, down, elbows up, fists out, back, and down. All right. Now we're going to get a little bit of hip action in here. So this is always fun. So I like to do hip circles. So you're just going to move the ball real slowly underneath you in circles. So your hips are going to go all the way around. And you can do this, you know, if your hips only go this far, or if you want to go back and forth, you can go back and forth too if that's easier, or if that's what you feel like doing today, but otherwise go all the way around with your hips as far as you can go. And then we're going to switch directions. Circle, and done. And now we're going to work on our legs a little bit. So this is where the stability is really going to come in on the ball. So we're going to start with just lifting one knee and then the other. So knee up. You can only go this far. If you don't want to bring your knee all the way up, you can just lift your heel and point your toe. But otherwise, bring your knee as far up as you can. And go do this slowly so that you can keep yourself stable on the ball. And I'm holding onto the side of the ball to give myself a little bit more stability. If you want to, hands up. Or hands on your hips. Do this however you want to do it. Lost my balance for a second there. And then we're going to, so this time we're gonna do leg extension. So one leg and then the other, we're gonna just put our leg all the way out. You can see I lost my balance there for a second. So keep your upper body straight, engage your core. That's really what's gonna help keep your balance, is keeping that core engaged. And lift one leg and then the other. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, but at the end, we're gonna do one leg at a time. So you're gonna lift one leg, lift up one foot, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift that leg up as far as you can. So lift up, and we're just gonna pulse here. 8, 9, and 10, and now we're going to do this on the other side. So lift your leg, straighten your knee, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now last thing we're going to do here, sitting on the ball, and then we'll get into our 2 short exercises with not actually sitting on the ball, but still using it. So we're going to lift up your leg, straighten your knee, and we're just going to do some ankle circles here. In one direction, and then the other direction. And we're going to do that on the other side. So straighten your knee and one direction. And the other direction. All right, now we're gonna stand up and we're gonna take the ball. The only other thing you need here is a wall. So we're gonna take the ball, we're gonna put it against the wall. This is gonna help posture. So kind of lean into it a little bit. Don't like really push, but just kind of gently lean into it. But keep your shoulders back and down. You don't want to be up here. Shoulders back and down, nice and tall, neck straight, and we're just gonna do circles. We're gonna circle the ball on the wall, but keep your shoulders back and down. This movement's gonna come from the shoulder. It's not from here. It's keep the arms completely straight, and this comes from the shoulder. And we're going to switch directions. And go ahead and drop the ball. Our last thing we're going to do, and this one's a little bit difficult, if we're going to get the abs into here. Now, if you don't want to do this, if this is too much for you, you can go ahead and just practice on, you can do the same motions just without the ball. It's totally fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the ball, squeeze it between your ankles, and then you're going to lift it up. take it with your hands and put your hands back until the ball hits the floor. And then we're gonna pass it back to our ankles. Really keep the core engaged here. And you can do this really slowly. You can do this as fast or as slow as you want, as long as you keep your form. If you want to do this without the ball, it's basically just going to look like this. Go ahead and touch your toes. Otherwise, but if you're with the ball, we're just going to do a couple more. Last one. All right. And that's the workout. If you want more of a workout, you can go ahead and just rewind this and play it over again, and just do everything a second time, and you'll have a really good workout. Otherwise, we're gonna do some stretching, and we're gonna do it mostly sitting on the ball. So straighten your legs out in front of you, and you know, you can have a little bend in the knee. I actually prefer to have a little bend in the knee, and this is just like if you're sitting on the floor. And then go ahead and reach for your toes, your ankles, as far down as you can get it. And then through center, switch to the other side. All right, come up. And so what we're gonna do is cross one ankle, right ankle over left knee, and then just kind of lean forward. And you'll feel it in your glutes, your butt muscles. And kind of try to keep that knee down. And switch. I can do it. We're just going to take one arm, cross it over the chest, hook it with the other arm, and just kind of gently pull with that other arm. And switch to the other side. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to clasp your hands behind you, and pull your hands down and away to open up your chest. And then keep your hands clasped. Pull your left hand over to your right side and then tilt your head to the right. So I'll show you what it looks like from the back. Then go ahead and switch it. I'll do this to the front. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the like button, subscribe, and share it. And next week, hopefully, my videos will be in my new space. And I can't wait to give you a tour of it. And I will be taking in-person clients finally when that's done. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And I will see you next time. Bye.